Tons of prospective landlords of mine always ask me, hey, can my tenants withhold rent? The state of Massachusetts is very tenant friendly. However, there are guidelines that a tenant needs to follow if they're going to withhold rent. Now, number one, they're going to have to hold it in a separate interest-bearing escrow account. That means that if they're going to withhold $500, they have to take that rent, put it into a separate interest-bearing escrow account, and if and when that problem is resolved, they may have to pay you out of it. If they don't do it, technically, they can't actually withhold it. In addition, they need to withhold due to certain habitability issues, right? And you can look these up online, and I'd be happy to go through some of them with you should you have any questions about it. And they can't just say, well, I don't like you, or I'm not happy with the apartment, I'm just going to withhold my rent. So what you'll want to do is make sure that, again, you talk to someone that is knowledgeable, that understands when a tenant can withhold rent. Make sure that they're doing it properly, because otherwise you do have the ability to go after them. Of course, Massachusetts is a very tenant-friendly state, which means that you as a landlord have to make sure that you're doing everything you can to be able to make sure that your tenants are taken care of and that you're abiding by the rules, so that if and when you do have to go to court, that everything is on your side kosher, in the sense that you've done everything right from your side, so that if you don't, again, Massachusetts is tenant friendly, you can actually be sued or have to pay triple damages. And what that means is that if something happens and the tenant says something like, oh, well, I didn't have heat for X amount of days and my rent per month might have been, $3,000, and you did half a month, $1,500, you could be sued up to triple amounts of that and get very expensive on top of attorney fees and everything else.